need that.
I'll be right back. Hello?
No problem. We still got, we got 0 time left.
Yes, I'm doing my exercise class.
Switch camera. All right, it's 11 o'clock. Is it possible? Okay, good. We got the video feed. I can see me now. Let me get everyone on. All right, now I can adjust my camera. Where are we? All right, we're gonna do a little bit more standing today. So do what you can do in chair yoga class. So welcome everyone. I've got someone on Zoom, so everyone else is probably on Facebook. So hello, all the Facebook fans, all the Facebook chair yoga people, welcome on this warm day. Summer is officially being felt. So again, this is chair yoga. Make sure you have 2 blocks, 1 block at least would be helpful if you don't have to. If you can, or if you don't have blocks, make sure you have a firm pillow or maybe a really tightly rolled up blanket. It helps for reminding you about posture. So I like to place a block behind my lower back on the chair. Again, it's not required, but it's just a thought to make sure that it reminds you of good posture. Also, if we do certain positions, it might be helpful to have a block. Also, one other prop is a strap, a belt would work, a resistance band would work, especially, even those that are super stretchy will work because they help to lift up a leg. I'm going to bring myself around. We're going to be doing a sequence today that's really good for back and hip openers and strengthening flow movements. We're going to flow through in our normal warm-up, and then we're going to do some standing poses using the chair in completely different ways that I've done with you before. For those of you who have practiced with me multiple times over again, Catherine, for example, you'll find that this is just moving and challenging yourself to maybe the next level. Again, you can always stay seated, just opening up the legs, moving the arms if you need to stay in chair, all right? So you don't need to come up out of the chair. And I will try and help with all the different modifications if standing up today is not meant for you. Again, yoga is always about listening to the body where you are and just being able to accept that and listen to it and adjust and modify as you can. You must be able to breathe effortlessly through the moves. If you find that it is labored or you're holding the breath, remember that you should back off or modify and come back to your breath. So let us begin comfortably seated in the chair, feet planted into the floor. So if you have shoes on, if you can, take them off. If not, obviously you're going to leave them on and just do what you can. Knees are over the ankles. Sit bones firmly into the chair. And then slowly start to feel the body rise, the heart lifts, the top of the head lifting, pressing gently against the block if you have one behind you. And then lift up, feel each vertebrae almost lifting up, feel the heart lifting, arms will come up, reaching up, and really extend through the knuckles of the fingers, through the nails, through the fingertips. Exhale, palms down, breathe, come forward, palms up, inhale. Exhale, palms down, hands onto your lap. In any mudra you wish. So the palms can be down. Usually I like to think a little bit more internal. If you have your palms up, accepting, open to what is going to happen for the next 45 minutes. Open to the energy that is in you. Inhaling, gently closing the eyes. Exhaling out the mouth, ha sound. Nice deep exhale. If it's uncomfortable to close the eyes, you can look gently down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Beginning to focus on the breath, our pranayama. Prana is life force, life breath. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the mouth. Deep inhale, keep focusing on the breath. Pausing at the top of the inhale. Exhaling everything out. Pausing at the end of the exhale. Inhaling. Pausing at the top of the inhale. Exhaling out the nose. And then slowly focusing on your breath. Inhaling in through the nose and out the nose. Noticing the chest rise on your inhale. Noticing the exhale, chest dropping, belly button pressing back. Begin to remove all of your thoughts. Directing your mind inward. Focusing on the breath. Knowing there should be no pain in the practice. Crunching, popping sounds are fine as long as there's no pain. Remembering to focus on the breath is primary to any poses that we do. Inhale, arms come out, extending, lifting the hands, reaching up to the heavens. Exhaling, hands come back down, palms are onto the knees, extending through the arms. And bring chin to chest, neck rotations. Taking your time, inhaling to a shoulder. Exhaling back to center. And inhaling to the opposite side. Breathe, use your breath to guide you. No, we can always stop in one spot with feeling tension and breathe through it. See if you can extend. Exhaling, always to center. Inhaling to a shoulder. On your next exhale, bring chin to chest. Breathe, arms come up, lifting up, palms together. Forearms come together, elbows are glued together. Clasping the fingers, begin to rotate the wrists. Notice how the shoulders are feeling. If they're feeling fine, maybe lift the elbows up a little bit higher, starting to work the shoulders and shoulder blades. Reverse the rotation. And see if you can rotate to all four corners of your room. Exhale, bring the palms out away, shoulders are down. Inhale, lifting up, press the fingers up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch through the shoulders. A modification for shoulder sensitivity is bending the elbows. Breathe, exhale, hands come down to the chair, lifting up the heart. Inhale, hands come forward, extend, shoulders down. Breathe. Inhale, lift up the arms, extend as much as you can. Exhale, hands come back down. Lift the heart, slide the hands to the knees. Come forward just an inch or two away from your block in the back of the chair. Good posture. Breathe, cat and cow. We're going to inhale long. Exhale, belly button back, chin to chest. Press the hands to the knees. Feel the curve of the back, opening up the vertebrae. Inhale, lift up, slide the hands back by your hips, hold the chair, exhale. Bring the heart forward, lift the head, shoulder blades are back. Inhale, long spine, exhale into cat, belly button back, chin to chest, extend the arms. Inhaling, sliding the hands back, tall, exhaling forward to cow. Use your breath to guide you, remembering to inhale, long spine. Exhale, flex or extend the spine in either cat or cow. About 2 more cycles. Sliding the hands back and forth into cat or cow. Breathe. And when you're ready, sitting up tall, nice deep exhale. Bring the arms up, reach up, gentle twist to the right. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to your right thigh, right hand to the back of the chair. Still long spine, good posture. Maybe bring your chin over the right shoulder. Breathe. Feet are planted into the floor. Inhale, unwind, realign the spine. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring that right hand to the left thigh, left hand to the chair. Good posture, nice and tall. Maybe on your next exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, nice and tall. Realign the spine. On this twist to the right, extend the right arm back. Maybe look beyond the hand. Really work the eyes here. Breathe. Inhale, unwind, realign the spine, and then exhale. Left hand maybe reaches back. You can always hold the chair. Good posture. Eyes look beyond the left hand. Work the eye muscle. Breathe. Planting the feet to the floor. Inhale, realign the spine, deep breath in, looking up, gentle back bend. Notice how it feels. Breathe. You can always bend the elbows if you're sensitive in the shoulders. Exhale, hands come down to the side of the chair when we lift the legs. So maybe scoot back, find your good posture. Knees are over the ankles, lifting up through the heart. Press the left foot to the floor, good foundation. And then right leg extends up and presses through the heel, point and flex. Rotate at the ankle all the way around. Breathe. Gently, your core is working here. Quadriceps are working. If you haven't reversed the rotation, reverse the rotation. Breathe. And press through the heel. Bring up your arms, reaching up, holding it here. This is work. And maybe bring that foot up, extend the hands to the toes. Breathe. Working core, lifting up, extending down. Press the right foot to the floor. Good strong foundation. Left leg presses up, heel comes through. Breathe, holding it here, point flex. You can always support the leg by holding the hand. And rotate, begin to rotate at the ankle. Remembering crunching and popping is fine, just no pain. Always knowing you can support and modify the pose. Reverse if you haven't already. And breathe. Good posture. Still pressing down through the right leg. Heart lifting, top of the head lifting. And lift up the arms, press through the heel. Breathe. Holding it here, right foot planted firm, and lift up that left leg, extend forward towards it. Breathe, you've got this. Inhale, lift up, and drop it down, shake it out. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up. Press those feet to the floor. Left, especially that left foot, we're going to extend, side bend over to the right. You can drop the right hand down and hold the chair if you need to. Breathe. Lift up through the heart. Don't collapse down into the right side. Inhale, lift up. Realign the spine. And to the left. Extend over. You can drop the left hand if you need to the chair. Or work the muscles a little bit more and press over both hands. Right foot pressing into the floor, good foundation. Inhaling, lift up, realign. Exhale, over. Press through that left foot. Extend through the left fingers. The entire left side is stretching. Again, if you need to support your torso, do so. Inhale, lift up. Last time to the left. Extend, press through that right foot. Breathe. Again, if you need to support your torso, bring the left hand down, hold the chair. Inhale, reaching up. Swan dive for prepare posture. Arms come out, reach forward, press the feet to the floor, hands to the knees, side to side. Notice how the lower back is feeling. Good job. And slowly inhaling, nice long spine. Realign, engage your feet, arms come out, reverse swan dive, lift up, upward salute, and Tadasana. Arms come out, extending to the floor, really engaging those fingertips to the floor, pressing the feet to the floor. Your foundation, this is a foundational pose. So what you feel in the legs, even if you're on one leg in a balance pose, is how those legs should feel strong. Quadriceps are engaged, glutes are engaged. You feel a slight lift of the torso when you engage the glutes. Pelvic floor is engaged. Belly button. Pressing back, shoulder blades back. Fully active from the toes all the way up to the top of the head. Breathe. We're going to come into a full forward fold. If you need to stay in prepared posture for any part issues, please do so. You can use the block, inhaling up. Exhale, come forward, swan dive, prepare posture. Grab your block if you need it. And maybe start on the highest level, slowly coming down, maybe widening the knees. Exhaling maybe to the next level. Notice how the lower back is feeling. Maybe gently moving side to side. Maybe to the next lowest level. Breathe. Maybe you can come to the floor. Again, listen to the body. Relax the head. I should be able to see the back of your neck. Relax the shoulders, the arms. Breathe. You should have effortless breathing here.
Breathing through the nose. Inhaling, prepare posture, bring hands to your knees. Find your block, place it underneath your head on the floor. Bring the right hand down onto the block. And then bring the left hand to the left knee. We're going to begin to gently twist. Left hand can come to the left hip. Left shoulder starts to reach up towards the ceiling. The heart starts to turn around to look to the side. Breathe. Feel the shoulder blades gently coming towards each other. Maybe that left hand will reach up to the sky. Again, listen to the body, listen to the shoulder, and really open up through the heart if you're pressing with the right hand onto the block and left fingertips up to the ceiling. Breathe. You can always bind, bringing the hand behind your lower back. Exhale, hand comes to hip, slide to the knee, unwind, both hands onto the block, realigning the spine. Breathe, eyes look down, left hand onto the block, right hand onto the knee. Take your time here. Slowly exhale, bring the hand to the right hip, shoulder, right shoulder starting to reach up towards the ceiling. Nice long left arm as it hand presses into the block, lifting up the torso as much as you can. Maybe the right arm will reach up towards the ceiling. Again, noticing how each side can be so different. Breathe. Remember your breath. Accepting each side as it feels. Paying attention, finding kindness for that side. Inhale. Unbind if you're bound. Extend a little bit more and then bring right hand to right hip. Slide it to the right knee. Both hands to knees. Extend the spine. Nice and open here. Breathe. Press the feet to the floor. Arms come out into a T. Lifting up, reverse swan dive. Reaching up. Breathe. Exhaling, hands come to the right knee and squeeze it in. Bring the head down towards the knee, stretching through that back side, through the right glute, point flex. That was a big pop. Lifting up the torso, knee is still squeezed into the abdomen. And we're going to be coming to pigeon today. So we're going to maybe bring that right ankle onto the left side. Or you can use your block at whatever height you need to place your foot on its side and the knee splays out. So listening to the body, notice where the right side, right leg and hip are. Lifting up tall. We're going to reach up. And slowly hinging at the hip, exhale forward. Bring the hands down and back, holding onto the chair. Head reaches forward, eyes look down. Breathe. Feeling that stretch through your right hip, maybe the lower back. Noticing your breath, inhaling long through the spine. Exhaling maybe deeper as the belly button reaches closer to the floor. Inhale, slowly begin to lift up. Bring the arms up. Extending. Again, you can bend the elbows for any shoulder sensitivity. Exhale, hands come down to the knee, right knee. Underneath the lower leg, maybe lifting your right leg, moving it side to side, up and around. Breathe. And then slowly extending it out and down. Left side, bring that left knee in, squeeze the thigh into the lower abdominals. Breathe and bring the head close to the knee if you can. Relax the foot. Feel the gentle stretch through the back, through the left glute. Inhale, lift the torso, keep the knee in tight. And we're going to do pigeon on this side. So again, listening to your body, use the block if you need to,
Or if you can, bring that left ankle onto your right thigh. Just notice there should be no pain. 90-degree angle at the foot. Sorry, I forgot to mention it on the other side. Lifting up tall, arms come up. Goddess arms if you prefer. Exhale, come forward. Reach, reach, reach. Hands come down, grab the chair. Deep breath in. Top of the head reaching forward on your inhale. And on your exhale, maybe that belly button comes closer to the thigh, to the floor. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up. Exhale, hand comes down, grabbing the lower leg. Maybe lifting it on this side, moving it side to side. Literally moving the femur bone in the pelvic socket, the trochanter of your pelvis. Breathe, extending it out and down. Good. Move your block if you happen to have it down below you, and then widen the legs. Coming into goddess legs. Press those feet into the floor, knees are aligned, tracking the second and third toes. Still good posture. You might still have that block behind you to remind you of that posture. Shoulders up and back, heart lifting. Now, without using anything but the strength in your legs, press those knees back. Feel the sides of your foot pressing into the floor. Thumb, fingers, the toes are pressing into the floor. Breathe, arms come up. Strong legs, goddess arms. Exhale, 90-degree angle at the elbow. Press back the shoulder blades. Breathe. We're going to come forward 30 to 45 degrees, whatever you're comfortable with. Really press the knees back as you extend forward, hinging at the hip, not the waist. Holding it here. Feel the strength in the legs, lifting up, reaching up, and then exhaling slightly back. Heart lifts, knees pressing back. Keep the feet on the floor. And come up tall. Exhale forward, press the knees back, elbows back. You've got this. Inhale, coming up, reaching up into temple. Extending out, 5-pointed star. Bring in your right leg. Left leg extends out. We're going to take the right arm down and reach over with the left, point the left toes. Breathe. Inhaling up. Switch arms, switch legs. Extend the right leg out, right arm is up. And then reach to the left, exhale. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up. Bring the hands down, bring the knees in, windshield wipers. Bring the knees in. Find your Tadasana feet. Press them into the floor. Feel the calves engage, quadriceps engage. Glutes engage. Feel you lift up. Breathe. Arms come up. Inhale, exhale, Tadasana. Feel the energy. Bring the heels in just an inch closer to the chair. Grab the chair. We're going to come into chair. I'm going to do a side view. Strong legs, strong torso. We're going to press the heels into the floor slowly. Maybe lift up out of your chair using your hands to support you. Feel and squeeze the glutes, the quadriceps. Core, belly button pressing back. If you need some support, use that block and sit on it, and then find support with the arms. Breathe. You're feeling the quadriceps really engaged, tired. Lift maybe one arm up. Lift the torso, heart reaching for the sky. Inhale maybe the other arm. Again, you don't have to, you can keep the hands there with the support under you. And slowly lift up. Breathe. Exhale, hands down. If you feel you need to stay in chair today, please do. Otherwise, we're going to come behind the chair to begin with. And find Tadasana. So make sure your feet are about hip width apart. Engage the toes. Toes lift to feel the engagement of the arch. Therefore, you begin to engage the calves. You've got this engagement, keep it there, bring the toes down. Gently pressing to the floor, gripping like claws. And engage the quadriceps. You feel the kneecaps pop up. Belly button presses back, glutes engage. Hold the chair as you need to. Bring the shins slightly forward so that you're not locking the knees. Arms come up, maybe just one. Exhale, hands down. Breathe. Hold on to your chair. Finding the foundation of Tadasana, keeping it there. Begin to bring the shins forward, bending at the knees. There should be no pain. The knees should be tracking in line with the second and third toes as the tailbone reaches back in chair. If you are in chair, come up and find that strength in your quadriceps. Use your arms holding the chair if you're seated. Breathe. Use the block as a support if you need to. Inhale, lifting up. Maybe one arm comes up. Extend down, Tadasana. Take one step back if you're standing. We're going to do chair one more time, a little deeper. Inhale, arm comes up, find your Tadasana. Exhale, hold the chair and come down, bend the knees. Strong legs, tailbone comes back. Heart is lifting, head is lifting. Breathe. If you're in chair, arms come up. If you're standing, we're going to bring the tailbone up. Breathe into prepared posture. If you're in chair, sit down and come into prepared posture. Bending the knees one at a time, stretching through the hamstring. Slowly come up, come forward, and then come to the front of your chair. This is where we're going to do a lot of our hip openers. So watch if you need to, and then do this. If you need any water, this might be the moment to get some water, get a sip of water. Make sure the area around your chair is clear, as we will actually be placing our feet on one foot on the chair for some of these postures. And these are a lot of hip openers, so just be mindful of your hips, any hip issues, and modify. It can be done in chair. So if we come in a lunge, you just pivot yourself around to the side of the chair and bring one leg back, one forward. And I'll show you. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue working with chair. So we're going to face the front of your chair. Breathe. All right, arms will come up, and we're going to reach forward into a prepared posture, using the chair for your support, bending one knee at a time. And slowly take a step back, come into down dog. So we're going to take a step back, extend the arms, bring the tailbone up to the ceiling, and then slowly bring the head through the arms. Bending the knees very gently. Deep bend in the knees. Keep the arms nice and strong, and then lift up gently through the tailbone towards the ceiling. We're going to bring the right hand over to the left and gently drop the right shoulder. Bring the right hand back to down dog. Extend through the hamstrings. Inhale, exhale. Bring the left hand to the right hand and then drop the left shoulder.
looking, the head is looking underneath the right arm. Breathe. Inhale, come back to down dog, extend. Take a step forward, prepare posture. Your upper torso is now parallel to the floor. Deep inhale, and then slowly come up, bending the knees into our upward salute. Reaching up, exhaling down. Coming close to the chair, see if you can grab the back of your chair and place your right or your left leg onto your chair. And bring the foot so that the side of the foot is parallel to the front of your chair. So that, and the other foot, your right foot, is also looking to the side. So they're both in the same direction. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the torso down, reaching for your right foot, holding onto the chair with your left hand. So your left foot, left hand are on the chair, right foot, right hand reaching to the floor. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up, both hands on the chair. We're going to rotate the toes towards the back of the chair now. Good. Adjust your feet as you need to. What we're going to do is we're going to lift the torso. This is a balance pose. So just listen to the body. And then come around and hold. And deepen the hips into the chair. Breathe. Holding on to your hips if you need to, or the chair. And then slowly bring the hips back, hands come down to the seat of your chair, and extend the front leg. Stretching again the hamstring. Toes might come up. You might feel that stretch deepen as your toes come up. Otherwise, point the toes, then you won't feel it so much. Breathe. Come forward. Kind of a lunge. All right, for those of you in chair, we're going to do this on both sides. All right, so if you're in chair, sitting in the chair, your lunge will be just coming around, extending, and always have a block underneath you. And then you just move to the other side. So for those standing, we're going to slowly come up, hold the top of the chair, and then bring your foot down. Shake it out, ready, opposite foot up. So now your right foot comes up. All right, and it's going to be facing the opposite side now. So hips are parallel to the side. So your feet, the side of the foot is facing the front of the chair, and both feet are parallel to each other. So now we're switching sides. Does that make sense? So we did one side, and now we're switching to the other, and now we're going to reach our left hand to the left foot, right foot is on the chair, and right hand is on the chair. All right, so now we're reaching down, really opening up through the hips, through the inner groin muscles as we reach down. I know this is new, so don't worry. We'll do this again, and you'll remember. Breathe. Inhale, slowly start to lift up. If you're in chair, you've pivoted to the opposite side for a lunge. Now we're going to pivot the feet, if you're standing, to the back of the chair. Adjust the back foot maybe a little further back to deepen it, or bring it closer if you're finding you're already feeling the stretch. And slowly, either holding the chair or bringing hands to the hips, and then come slowly, bring the hips in closer to the chair. Breathe. Inhale, lifting back. We're going to straighten the front leg. So hold on to the bottom of the chair or your seat, and then slowly extend the front, the right leg. You can bring the toes back to feel the stretch deeper in the hamstring, if that feels good. Otherwise, don't worry about it. If you're sitting in chair, holding that lunge, maybe lifting your arms. Breathe. Inhale, come forward, reaching forward and dropping the hips one last time. And then slowly bringing that foot off and dropping it down. We're going to come to the back of the chair again. One more balance pose. You've got this. You're doing good. Don't worry. Finding your Tadasana, shoulders up and back. Breathe. Nice, strong right leg. Find that right leg, Tadasana leg. And then slowly bring the left leg back and lift up. Slight bend in your right knee. Maybe come forward and lift, or you are perfectly fine right here. Still working the legs, still working your core, shoulders up and back, good posture. Inhaling tall, and then maybe seeing and sensing how it feels to pivot right at the pelvis and bring the legs up and the torso down. Remember to bend slightly the right knee. Inhale, coming right back, dropping that left foot, find Tadasana, arms come up. Exhale, hands down, slight bend in your left knee, strong Tadasana leg, and then right foot comes back slightly. Breathe, maybe lift those right toes, feel the strength in the left leg, and maybe inhaling nice and tall, exhaling, maybe coming forward, lifting the back leg, dropping the torso. In unison, like a plank. Breathe. Inhale, nice and tall, bringing it back down, coming forward, lifting up off the heels, holding it here, exhaling down. Closing your eyes in Tadasana, holding the chair, lift up off the heels, notice the work in the toes, stretching up through the leg to the top of the head. Maybe lifting one arm up. Exhaling it down. One more time, closing the eyes if comfortable. Lifting up, opposite arm reaches up. Find the strength in the legs, the torso, belly button pressing in gently, core is strong, exhaling down. Step back, last time, down dog. Exhale, bring the head through the arms, tailbone reaches up. Slight bend in the knees, adjust anything you need to. Breathe. Let the head hang, relax the face. Slight bend in your knees. Inhaling, lifting up. Come forward. Arms come up, Tadasana. Exhale, all the way down. Breathe. You did good. Shake it out. Let's rotate the hips. Let it cool you down. And what we're going to do is we're going to come pretty much into Shavasana. I'll give you two choices today. I told you we're going to maybe up the ante a little bit. You can choose to sit and do Shavasana like we always do, or if you feel comfortable getting on the floor, you can get on the floor, come close to your chair, and then bring the feet up onto the chair and relax on your back in Shavasana. All right, that is an option. And this is your Shavasana. Or just come into your chair, stay there, shoulders up and back, arms come up, deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down onto your lap. This time I'll ask for palms up. If you're laying on the floor with your legs up the chair, then again, arms by your side, palms are up. And begin to gently close the eyes, focusing on the breath.
Take a nice deep breath in for a cleansing breath. Here we go. Inhale through the nose. Everything out the mouth. One more time. Inhale in through the nose. Lift the toes. Squeeze the hands. And exhale everything out. Relax the hands, relax the toes, completely surrendering into the floor, the feet. If you're on your back, surrender the shoulder blades into the floor. Surrender the back of the head deep into the earth. Feel the shoulders drop down. Notice the cool air coming in through the nose, helping to cool the body. Notice the warm exhale. All the heat the body has generated, leaving all the old stale air that you don't need anymore, leaving the body. Inhaling in all that is good for you, for the body, for the mind. Exhaling all the old, the unnecessary, the used, what your body doesn't need. If you feel like waking up, or if you're on your back and your legs are up and you feel great, then stay there. But if you'd like to wake up, begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Gently bring the chin down. Very small movement side to side. Stretching, the last bit of stretch through the cervical spine. Lifting the head, arms reaching up. Breathe. And coming into prayer. Elbows gently by the side. Gently lifting up through the torso, good posture. I thank you for coming today, practicing with me. It is always my pleasure, my honor, to be able to guide you, knowing that you are your main guide and you must listen to your body. And I thank you for listening, showing it kindness, and remembering that kindness must be shared. So remembering as we move on today to think kind thoughts, speak kind words, and do kind deeds. No matter how small, but do it with great love. Namaste. Thank you.
You're on mute, I think, Catherine.